Namaste students, welcome back again. As I said, we will be solving a question paper based problem that is on preparation of cost sheet and estimation or quotation. Clear? So till the last video you have understood on a basic example problems how to prepare a estimation or quotation. Okay, so now let us solve a kind of question which will appear in your question paper. Okay, so let us look at the problem. So illustration number 4. So factory produced a standard production from the following information. Prepare cost sheet for the year ended 31st 12 2018. So he has given the information, that is raw materials, opening stock 1 lakh, then purchases 8 lakh 50,000, then he has a closing stock of 40,000, then direct wages 2 lakh. Then he has given information about work in progress. So that is opening stock of work in progress is 1 lakh, then closing stock 80,000, then sale of scrap 20,000. So apart from that, he has given an information, that is factory overheads 100% on direct wages, then office overheads 10% on work cost, then direct expenses 1 lakh rupees, then selling and distribution expenditure is rupees 20 per unit sold. Then apart from that, he has given an information about opening stock of finished goods, that is 1000 units valued 1,60,000. So he has given number of units as well as value. Then sold during the period 9,000 units. How many units sold? 9,000 units. So unsold finished, that is 2,000 units. So how many? 2,000 units has not sold at all. So next is income tax 50,000, donation 20,000. Then he has paid the donation 20,000 during the year. Then find out the selling price per unit on the basis that profit makeup is uniformly made to yield a profit of 20% on selling price. So this is the problem whatever they have given. But here it is a bit changed problem when you compare with other problems. Okay, so here you have to understand, he has given production of this year, then he has given opening, then he has given closing units. Clear? So but he has not given that exactly what exactly is about like units produced during the year. So that you have to understand while reading the problem. See, he has given that opening stock of finished goods 1000 units, then he has given 9,000 units, that is has been sold, that is sales. Then he has given information, that is finished units 2000, but he has not given the information about that units produced during the year. So to identify that units produced during the year, we have to do a working note. So let us calculate working note. Calculation of number of units produced during the year. So production we have to identify. So take down sold number of units 9,000 units, then closing stock how much? 2,000 units. Add 9,000 units plus 2,000 units. So we are going to get a total of 11,000 units less opening stock. So that is 1,000 unit deducted. So units produced during the year how much? 10,000 units. Clear? So if you are getting confusion, so it is very clear, whenever in the problem he has not given the information about units produced, so you have to keep one simple thing in your mind, that is one formula: units produced equals units sold plus closing stock minus opening stock. By applying this formula, you can easily identify the total units produced during the year. So I'll repeat the formula: units produced equals units sold plus closing stock minus opening stock. So that is the formulas to identify the units produced during the year. Okay, so let us further we'll move on to the preparation of cost sheet. Okay, take down the heading cost sheet for the year ended. So if he has given a date, mention that 31st 12 2018 or 19 whatsoever. So then add a column. So from here onwards, you should remember we are going to make 4 columns. So that is particulars, rupees cost per unit. Okay, so we have to be very careful. That is particulars rupees cost per unit. Okay, so here cost per unit, so we have identified what is the production number of units produced, that is 10,000 units has been produced, correct? So let us start. Mention that cost per unit column 10,000 units. Clear? So now let us start the problem. So solution for the problem. So first, direct material consumed, make a heading, direct material consumed. Under that, opening stock of raw materials. So how much opening stock of raw materials has been given in the problem? That is 1 lakh. Add purchases 8,50,000 less closing stock. So we are supposed to deduct a closing stock out of this. Okay, so that closing stock amount how much? 4 lakh rupees. How much is the closing stock? 40,000 rupees. Okay, so which we are supposed to deduct. Okay, so deduct that 40,000 rupees. So that if you deduct that 40,000 rupees, so you are going to get a amount. So that is 9,10,000 rupees. So how much? 9,10,000 rupees. How you got 9,10,000? 1 lakh plus 8,50,000, that 9,50,000 minus closing stock of raw material 40,000. So you got 9,10,000 rupees. Add direct wages. How much direct wages has been given in the problem? So in the problem he has given 2 lakhs. So add that. So then we are going to get direct wages. Then there is a direct expenses as well. Clear? So how much is the direct expenses has been given in the problem? So let us check out. So direct expenses has been given in the problem 1 lakh rupees. Correct? So if you add that 1 lakh rupees direct expenditure, so along with your direct material consumed, so your direct material consumed is 9,10,000. Then add direct wages, that is nothing but direct labor 2 lakh rupees. Then add direct expenditure 1 lakh rupees. So put together you are going to get a prime cost. So how much? Prime cost is 12,10,000 rupees. How much is the prime cost? 12,10,000 rupees. Clear? So that is we have done with the first step while preparing a cost sheet. That is we have identified the prime cost value. So that is 12,10,000 rupees. So now to identify work cost, we are supposed to add what? Factory overheads. Okay, so we are supposed to add factory overheads. So factory overheads, that is 100% on direct wages. He has given directly 100% on direct wages. So how much direct wages is? 2 lakh rupees. So 2 lakh into 100 by 100, because it is a 100% on direct wages. 100 divided by 100. So that comes to 2 lakh rupees again. So then add opening work in progress. How much opening work in progress is? 1 lakh rupees. So add opening work in progress, that is how much? 1 lakh rupees. So if you look at now, that is factory overheads 2 lakh rupees plus 1 lakh rupees is opening work in progress. If you add both, you are going to get how much? 3 lakh rupees. Correct? So you are going to get 3 lakh rupees. So less closing work in progress. How much closing work in progress is? 80,000. Deduct that, you are going to get 2,20,000. See, there is one point, that is sale of scrap. While preparing cost sheet, I have already told wherever scrap comes, that should be deducted from factory overheads. So sale of scrap how much? 20,000. You deduct it. So if you deduct that sale of scrap 20,000 rupees, so you are going to get 2 lakh rupees outer column. So that is going to be a factory overheads 2 lakh rupees. So now convert this. So I forgot to tell you that prime cost divided by 10,000, that is 12,10,000 divided by 10,000. So that comes to 121 rupees. Clear? 121 per unit. Try to understand. 12,10,000 of prime cost, that when you divide, so divided by 10,000, that is number of units produced, you are going to get 121. At the same time, how much is the work cost you got now? That is 12,10,000 plus factory overheads 2 lakh. So that is 14,10,000. So 14,10,000 when you deduct, divided it by 10,000 number of units, so you're going to get 141 rupees. Clear? So then add office and administration overheads, that he has said clearly 10% on work cost. So we know work cost is 14,10,000. So 14,10,000 into 10 divided by 100, 1,41,000. So when you have 1,41,000, so that when you convert it into 10,000, that is divided by 10,000, you're going to get 14.10. So next, that we are going to identify cost of production through that is 14,10,000 plus 1,41,000. So 15,51,000 is cost of production. 15,51,000 is cost of production. So 15,51,000 divided by 10,000, so that comes to 155.10. So next is add opening stock of finished goods, that he has given in the problem. Directly he has given the value 1,60,000. So I'm adding it directly, 15,51,000 plus 1,60,000. So we are going to get 17,11,000. How much? 17,11,000 less closing stock of finished goods. So he has given only the units. So there is no value of closing stock. So units is how much? 2,000 units into what is the present cost per unit price. So that we have understood cost of production per unit 155.10, correct? So now less closing stock of finished goods 2,000 into 155.10, so that comes to 3,10,200. So now deduct that is 17,11,000 minus 3,10,200. So we are going to get 14,800. So when you divide this 14,800 into divided by 10,000, we are going to get 155.10. So cost of goods sold remains same. So next is add selling and distribution overheads, that is 1,80,000, that he has given clearly 20 rupees per unit sold. So sales we have identified, so that is he has given in the problem during the year 9,000 units sold, correct? So per unit he said 20 rupees. So open the bracket, rupees 20 per unit into 9,000. So that means 20 into 9,000. So that comes to 1,80,000. 1,80,000 divided by 10,000, we are going to get 20. Clear? So when you add this, you are going to get a cost of sales, that is 15,80,800. So 15,80,800 we got, that we are going to divide it by 9,000 because we are selling only 9,000 units. When you divide it into 9,000, so we are going to get 175 rupees 10 paise, that is 175.10. So next, profit we are supposed to identify. So whenever he says that is 20% on profit, so that you all remember that. So by applying one formula, we always calculate the profit. So that is percentage divided by 100 minus percentage. So he has given 20% on sales, correct? So percentage 20 divided by 100 minus 20, that comes to 20 divided by 80, correct? So let us consider the cost of sales here. So how much is the cost of sales we got? 15,80,000. So 15,80,800 into 20 divided by 80. When you do that, you are going to get 3,95,200. How much? 3,95,200. 3,95,200 again divided by 9,000 units. So we are going to get 43.91. When you add this cost of sales plus profit, that is 15,80,800 plus profit 3,95,200. So we are going to get a sales of 19,76,000. So 19,76,000 divided by 9,000 units, that is 219.55. Clear? So this is the cost sheet which we have prepared with the given information. Clear? So if you don't understand those working note which I have explained, I have done the working note also, so you can check. So that is conversion of given percentage on sales into cost by applying following formula, that is percentage divided by 100 minus percentage, 20 divided by 100 minus 20, that is 20 divided by 80. So to identify profit, 15,80,800 into 20 divided by 80, so we are going to get a profit of 3,95,200 rupees. So if you want to identify profit per unit, as I said, the 9,000 units sold, so 3,95,200 divided by 9,000 units. So for that formula is profit per unit equals total profit divided by number of units sold. So what is the total profit? Put 3,95,200 divided by what is the number of units sold? 9,000. So profit per unit is 43 rupees 91 paise. So that is 43.91. So we are done with the problem. So I believe you have understood the problem. So this is one more important problem where you can understand different kinds of adjustment which has been given, like per unit basis. Then he has not given goods produced during the year, how to calculate in such a cases. Clear? I believe you have understood those parts. So this is the problem and solution which we have done on cost sheet. So next problem I will come up with estimation, that is nothing but quotation, very shortly. Until then, take care, see you soon. So as usual, I insist, write down the problem, try to solve by yourself after watching the video. Okay, so take care, bye bye.